5. Independence Palace. Independence Palace has stayed in the mind of many generations of not only Vietnamese but also foreigners. It is known as the famous historical witness which passed through the two fierce wars against the French and American colonists. The palace was built on the site of the former Norodom Palace. Its current address is at 135 Nam Kentucky Khoi Nghia Street, District 1, Ho Chi Minh City. Independence Palace's architecture is a blend of traditional ritual and modern architecture. Typical of the 60s. You can go inside and have an interesting tour of the premises with a guide who will take you into the presidential rooms and will show you the rooms in the basement from where the war was run by the Americans and South Vietnamese. 6. Jade Emperor Pagoda. Emperor Jade Pagoda, also known as Tortoise Pagoda, is one of the 5 most important shrines in Ho Chi Minh City. Built at the turn of the 20th century by a community of Cantonese who migrated from Guangzhou province in southwest China. This pagoda is a fine representation of Mahayanist branch of Buddhism that is practiced widely in Vietnam. Emperor Jade Pagoda is a living and working shrine very much in use by the locals who come here to prayer or make votive offerings of flowers and light candles and joss sticks. There is an overcrowded tortoise pond in front of the temple grounds, and feeding the animals is considered part of the merit-making, temple-going rituals. 7. Cholin, Chinatown. Ho Chi Minh City's Cholin is Vietnam's largest Chinatown with roots dating back to 1778. It's also a place of great historical and cultural importance. The area today is a popular site for those on the tourist trail and also attracts many Taiwanese and Chinese visitors. Cholin is an interesting place to see classical Chinese architecture reminiscent of years gone by with plenty of Chinese restaurants. 8. The War Remnants Museum. The War Remnants Museum is located at 28 Vo Van Tan Street, District 3, Ho Chi Minh City. Operated by the government, the museum was opened in September 1975 as the house for displaying war crimes of American imperialism and the puppet government, focusing on exhibits relating to the American phase of the Vietnam War. The museum functions as a place to display devastation of the war between two countries from 1961 to 1975. It comprises several buildings storing military equipment, as well as disturbing photographs about the traumatizing consequences of Agent Orange, napalm and phosphorus bombs. 9. Vinh Nghiem Pagoda. Vinh Nghiem Pagoda inherits both a modern touch of Japanese architectural style and inspiration from traditional Vietnamese structure. It was the first pagoda in Vietnam with Vietnamese traditional architectural style but built with concrete. Special occasions like Lunar New Year or 15th of each month are when the pagoda most crowded with people visiting to pray for luck, happiness and safe to themselves and their families.